Hello everyone, welcome to my Emmerdale channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The world heals as Emma's Robert and Aaron get engaged in Corriedale. Car crash pileup, minibuses exploding, guns going off, grisly murder. It's a wonder that Corriedale had time to insert any romantic scene, but they threw a big treat to ROBRON fans, and we couldn't be happier. The Emmerdale pairing are more united than ever after having their relationship tested to the extreme by the somewhat unhinged John Sugden and his chaotic sidekick Kev Townsend against the absolutely nightmare-fuel situations of being held hostage, having samurai swords swung their way, and being forced to play along with a serial killer's delusions. Aaron and Robert are growing strong again. They have walked through fire, literally and metaphorically, and somehow come out the other side with their love not just intact, but stronger than steel. Who'd have thought after all these years that Robin would be reborn in the middle of a disaster zone? I am crying happy tears. Actual tears. We have waited years for this moment. After all the pain, the prison sentences, and the breakups, Robin are finally back where they belong. My heart is so full right now. But before a magical commitment followed, there was more peril for them following a car crash pileup on the Houghton Road. John and Aaron were struggling against each other in the front seat of a speeding vehicle. The tension was unbearable as the car careered out of control, resulting in a horrifying collision that shook the screen. The seemingly invincible John Sugden was able to clamber from the wreckage like a cockroach. He headed off into the night, armed, dangerous, and waiting to strike again. Aaron, meanwhile, was bleeding and trapped inside the twisted metal. Upon realizing his soulmate was in danger, Robert screamed his name with a desperation that broke me. He raced to the scene, ignoring the fire and the danger. Robert screaming for Aaron. That brought me. You could feel the terror in his voice. He wasn't going to lose him again. That is true love, folks. If anyone says otherwise, they are wrong. Young medical experts Jacob Gallagher and Asha Allahan were working overtime in the melee, trying to save lives amidst the chaos, but thankfully, Aaron was saved. He and Robert sat, exhausted by the roadside, battered and bruised, marveling at not only surviving another calamity, but also making it through their second major Houghton vehicle pileup. Nice going, Laz. You really know how to pick a date night spot. As they recuperated, catching their breath amidst the sirens, they realized how much they could have lost. Robert looked at Aaron, bloodied but alive, and was more loved up than ever. The realization that life is short hit them like a freight train. Not wanting to waste any time, and both knowing that this is the future they want, preferably without all the exploding buses next time, Aaron looked deep into Robert's eyes. He asked the question we have all been praying for. Should they get married again? At first, Robert wasn't sure if he was serious or had just inhaled too many fumes from the burning cars, but Aaron was absolutely serious. His eyes were clear, filled with love and defiance against the death that almost claimed them. Following a heart-soaring, you know, I know callback that hit every fan right in the feels, the couple marked their now official engagement. You know, I am a mess. They used the line. It is the perfect callback to their history. In the middle of a disaster, they chose each other. This is the best engagement in soap history, hands down. All was happy and joyful in their little bubble again. But then the dread set in. What about pesky John? Surely a psychopath like him won't give up until he's divided them forever. He was still out there, armed and furious. No problem. Over to you, Victoria Sugden. As Robin celebrated their reunion, unaware of the final twist, Victoria was busy taking care of business. We cut to a scene of her standing over her sociopathic brother's dead body, a look of horror and finality. Victoria Sugden, take a bow. She saved the wedding before it even started. John won't be ruining the big day now unless he pulls an Andy Carver and comes back from the dead. Robin are finally safe. Let the wedding planning begin.